The city consumes and never sleeps. Life accelerates when captured in this environment. On the west coast of BC, we are fortunate to look up into the mountains and escape with our eyes. We feel the need to step back and take a breath. The landscape provides endless adventure, while the limitations are those we place on ourselves. This inspires our group to seek a place that would provide coastal adventures. So we pack our bags in search of a mental reset. Coola is a small town located in a deep valley, 1,000 kilometers from Vancouver, BC. The landscape offers endless steep skiing and some of the most aesthetic stand-up paddle adventures on the planet.
Started paddleboarding 5 years ago now, and I can't believe the connection it has brought me to waterways, the environment, connecting with nature, friends, family.
We are humbled by the mountains and perhaps even more so by the ocean, as the steep walls of the fjords offer little weakness on their shorelines.
What I love about stand-up most is its versatility, the ability to take it down a river, put it on your back, hike it over a mountain, surf it. There's all sorts of different uses.
We begin on the Atnarco River, which will carry us to the Coola River. This is a perfect way to ease into the journey and adjust our loads for what lies ahead. At the confluence of the two rivers, we settle into a flowing state of balance with our surroundings, where movement is effortless and our awareness of the environment is heightened.
So expedition on a stand-up, it's just phenomenal. You have your gear in front of your board, you have some in the back, then you're standing up and you can see so deep inside the water if it's clear.
The current helps our progress, while the river takes a lazy twisting path towards the ocean, giving us a wide perspective on both sides of the valley. Disconnecting layers of city stress and reconnecting with each other comes easily in these surroundings. As the short winter day draws to an end, the sandbars offer a place to rest for the night. Our journey is just beginning, and we move forward early in the morning to avoid the inflow winds.
We couldn't find our way around this town.
Soon we come out into the ocean inlet of North Bentic Arm and battle wind as we near the marina and the transition into ocean touring. Much of our time is spent in New Hulk Nation's territory, and we feel we must learn more about the land we are passing through. We meet with Thomas Lance Nelson, a local historian and storyteller who took the time to share his knowledge of the valley and the sacred ancient petroglyphs created by indigenous peoples thousands of years ago. As the evening winds subside, we move forward and reflect on our visit with Lance and the incredible stories he shared. We can see the connection of ancient Polynesian explorers who came by way of floating kelp islands and canoes over 10,000 years ago. Some of the rock carvings historians believe to be part of the Maori tribe. Refuge is found under the roof of an abandoned trapper cabin, and we enjoy welcome comforts before refueling our bodies and pressing forward into Labasher Channel. We were warned to respect this section and move with caution. Stories of rescue are still fresh on some local minds. The full force of the Burke Channel funnels its winds against a 10-kilometer section of vertical wall before King Island offers protection. A fierce headwind slows our progress, so we seek shelter in one of the few places we can climb to higher ground. Hours pass and the winds subside. The fading light reveals a rich phosphorescence which captures our imagination while we paddle in silence. With darkness comes the challenge of finding suitable camps. The shoreline is black and uninviting. 17 hours into our paddle, we finally step off our boards with tired sea legs and set up camp. Heavy rain is our alarm clock, and the task of breaking camp and tying down loads is slow. But once we are moving forward, our spirits are lifted, knowing that we will finish the day in Yukot Bay and the natural hot springs they contain.
New channel.
I never really was into ocean touring until stand-up paddleboarding came along. My ass and legs always fell asleep. Now you're standing up and getting incredible views. If you fall off, you just get back on.
Give them that. That's it. That's like.
Here, we gather around a fire in torrential rain, and the laughter overcomes the silence after 17 long hours of paddling through the day and night. The allure of expeditions on the ocean is about managing conditions. We remain pinned down in Yukot hot springs while a cold front and high winds pound the coastline. This gave an opportunity to connect with the captain of a ship, Jason, who was with his family anchored in the bay. He warned of gale force winds in the Dean Channel for the coming days. Food and time is running short to complete our journey, so we accept a bump down a section of the Dean Channel. It's a biologic transition where the water from creeks and rivers replace our body of physical water from the toxic city. We find a rhythm of paddling in the early hours, recovering in the day, and moving on in the late evening.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll do a big push. I think we'll get up early and, from Port John to Namu, it's about 32 kilometers. So we're hoping that the north wind will push us up and, get a good paddle.
We have come a long way, every paddle stroke bringing us closer to Calvert Island. As we near the Burke Channel, the small islands present tidal pools and channels to follow, stand-up paddleboards offer a unique perspective from a standing height, and we see a rich ocean floor. We move into the Burke Channel and look down its massive opening. We struggle with wind from the Fitzhugh Sound, while Calvert Island can be seen in the distance.
Marine forecasts for Pacific waters issued by Environment Canada. Seas 2 meters, moving to 3 to 4 near noon, and to 5 this evening.
Our final day on touring boards is mentally and physically challenging. Here we meet our friends from Coola who have brought our food cache and surfboards for the remainder of the trip. Pulling up to the dock and stepping off of our boards is a welcome relief. The Hakai Institute is a privately funded coastal research institution in British Columbia. Their field station on Calvert Island, surrounded by the Hakai Lukbalis Conservancy, is a base for long-term scientific research on the BC
Calvert.
Central Coast.
Calvert, boys. We're on the way to the beach right now.
We explore the trails of Calvert Island and scope surf zones while regaining our land legs. Our final camp is just meters from the ocean and the surf that we have dreamed of. As we grow older, commitments grasp at our ability for discovery and new experiences.
Stand-up paddleboarding gives the idea of being a landlocked surfer legitimacy. We might be paddling rivers, might be doing an open ocean circuit, or maybe downwinding. So when we finally get to the outside and surf, the transition's super easy.
This 15-day, 240-kilometer journey was an adventure of a lifetime.
So long since I've been gone. Doubt if you'll know me at all. Downpour. Did I make you?
I can't remember now, just reflecting back on the trip, I think it was day 5 or 6. We were looking over at JF and Chris, and they were pulling out their freeze-dried meals, and we ended up pulling out a few steaks. Just looking over, their eyes staring at us. They looked like they were gonna take us out and eat our food.
On previous expeditions, we would often look down on the ocean from the high mountains. The perspective from a stand-up paddleboard, however, allowed us to explore our coastline, understand our impact on the environment, and witness firsthand the challenges, beauty, and pure adventure that the coastal waters provide.
On the paddle boards. It was not very nice, but until I got into the narrows of going into Perth Bay, before that, it looked like I thought I seen Jesus walking on water.